So at the start of every video from now on, I am going to do something completely random. Chickens! Hello, this is my first video, and since it's about the universe, it's gonna be no, wait. What the hell? Okay. Well, I'd like to start off my channel with a big bang, so I'm going to do the showcase of Galacticraft. Yeah, that. So, let's get into it. In here are some crafting recipes. So, what you will need is wrong chest. So, find this one. This is what you would need, the NASA workbench. You will need 4 compressed steel, which you get from an ingot compressor like that. I'll show you how to craft that later. To get the compressed iron like that in an ingot compressor. Yeah. And that gives you this thingy. And then there's this nose cone. You need that to build a rocket, and you will need 3 heavy duty plates. That's right, 3, and a redstone torch. Gives you the nose cone. Now, to get the rocket fins, which you will also need, oh yeah, I forgot. This is how you make that. Heavy duty plates. Compressed bronze, compressed aluminium, compressed steel. To get the compressed aluminium, it's 2 aluminium ingots in an ingot compressor. And let's see, to get the compressed bronze, you get compressed copper and compressed tin, and the compressed copper is the 2 ingots, and so is tin. Yeah, that's these. So to get the rocket fins, you need 2 compressed steel and 4 compressed heavy duty plates in the shape of like a arrow sort of looking thing. That will give you this, and you will need to do that 4 times because you need 4 of those. I'll just grab 3 now. Where are you? Whoops. What was it? Rocket fin. There, 4. Now, what you will also need for the rocket, which is the engine, is, the engine. To build that, you need 4 heavy-duty plates that are heavy-duty, an oxygen vent, which you make like this, 3 compressed tin and 1 compressed steel, and then you need a tin canister. A canister of tin, which you make like this. I'm not sure if I showed you the compressed tin, the 2 ingots. Yeah. And then you need a flint and steel and a button, and a redstone torch, and 2, okay, don't worry about that. It's 4 heavy duty plates, a tin canister, an oxygen vent, a flint and steel, and a button. That gives you the Tier 1 rocket engine. You are able to go to Mars by making a Tier 2 rocket. There's too much stuff to fit in one video, so I'm making 2 videos. Yeah. Now this is the aluminium wire. You will need 3 wool of any kind, doesn't matter what type. Then you need 3 aluminium ingots. If you hear that sound in the background, it's my phone, and that other sound is a kettle. Yeah, that. And then to get the electric compressor, I'll show you that after I show you the compressor, which is that thingy you need to get the compressed stuff. You will need 6 aluminium ingots, 1 anvil, 1 basic wafer, and 1 copper ingot, which you are able to mine out as ores and then smelt into the ingots, like gold and iron. That gives you the compressor, which I do not need at all. Yous will need it if you want to do this on survival, but I don't. So these you need to launch, so the rocket launch pads, you need 3 blocks of iron and 3 compressed iron. Pretty sure I showed you this. Yeah, I did. Yeah, that. And it does give you 9 rocket launch pads in one thing. So that's a good thing, you don't have to do it more than once. Now you will need these on the moon, but I'd put them on before the moon. An oxygen mask, which is glass panes, 8 of them, around an iron helmet, and it has to be an iron helmet, no other helmet. I'll grab that. Then you will need 5 oxygen pipes and 1 oxygen concentrator to get this. I'll show you how to make the pipes later. And yeah, to get this you need 4 compressed steel, 3 compressed tin, a tin canister, and an oxygen vent. And then these you don't need, those are optional. These things, you need those. These are optional, but they help a bit, that's why it's so hard to make. So you need 4 string, a meteoric iron ingot, and on the moon you find meteors that if you mine with a pickaxe give you, that weird stuff which you can smelt into that. Yeah, and you will need 2 sensor lenses because it's like glasses, so you need lenses, and diamond. I'm gonna grab those just to show you what they do. The tin canister made like that. Don't need that. Let me show you how to, wait, no, don't have everything yet. So these you will need on there as well. These are the air containers, and you will need a battery for like everything. So you need 3 red wool, 3 tin canisters, and 3 compressed steel to give you the heavy oxygen tank. To get the medium oxygen tank, it's 2 tin canisters, 2 compressed tin, and 2 orange wool, and it has to be these certain colors. And then if you want the small light oxygen tank, you need 1 tin canister, 1 compressed copper, and 1 lime wool. Now compressed tin, this is for the battery. You need 5 compressed tin, you need 1 coal and 1 redstone. That gives you the battery. I'm just gonna grab that and that. I'm pretty sure I'm already wearing everything, but yeah. I'll just take it off so I can show you. Yep. There we go. So to make the parachute, you need 3 canvas and 3 string in this sort of weird parachute formation. And to get the, no, not string, that was stupid. To get the canvas, you need 4 string, I think, yeah, no, 5 string, sorry about that, and 2 sticks. That gives you that. Not sure how many. Yeah, 1. You need to do that 3 times. And then if you want to color it any color you want, you just put the dye of it next to the parachute and it gives you that. Now you will need a flag. You don't need it, but you should get it because it makes you own the moon and Mars or whatever you want to own. 4 canvas, 3 steel poles. And whoops. To get the steel poles, you need 3 compressed steel and it gives you 2. And same thing with this, you put the lime next to the flag and grab you that. Now, to put on your stuff that you need, your press. Well, you have to be in survival. You go into this, and there, yeah, I am wearing everything. Chuck that out, chuck that out, chuck that out, chuck that out, chuck that out. And also, if you want to hear sounds on the moon, because it's completely silent, unless you want to hear sounds, you need to get this thingy. It's a frequency module, and you need 1 compressed aluminium, 2 compressed iron, 1 basic wafer, and 2 redstone and redstone repeater. Get the basic wafer, you put it in a circuit fabricator with a diamond, 2 raw silicone, which you get, I don't know how you get that, but yeah, and yeah, and 1 redstone gives you the 3 basic wafers. And yeah, you get the frequency module. I put all this on. See, like, you look like a normal person there until you put on your head and your hat, and your parachute doesn't change any looks. I'm pretty sure it might. I'm not sure, I haven't checked. Then you grab this thing and you put it there, and you grab the air containers, you put them here and here, there, and then yeah, ta-da! Oh yeah, and this is what the sensor glasses do. They change your face, and also they make it look like this. And don't think they don't do anything. If you have an ore of some kind, I can grab some. Grab some butter. That's the best kind of ore. You place it all over the place, and I only had 1 because I'm on survival. But on the screen there's a little square that you can see. That always points towards it. It's in front of me. It's behind me, so it's like pointing down. No. Yeah, I'm confused right now. You have to be pretty close for it to work. Advanced mode. I press K, it turns it on. I don't know what it does. Yeah, see? That. Now, I'm going to take these off because it's very annoying to wear. And yeah, so, now, over this direction. Yeah. Oh yeah, I showed you how to make that. I forgot that I had this here. Well, now to make the fuel loader, which you will need. So, 2 compressed aluminium, which you make like that, and 5 compressed steel, and 1 tin canister, and a basic wafer give you the fuel loader, which you will need. Yeah. So, next, you will need, oh yeah, also, to build your rocket, you will need 8 heavy-duty plates. You just need 8 of them. Now next, this is the tin decoration block, which is just a cool looking block. Is 1 stone next to 1 compressed tin to get you the cool looking one. Then to get the plain tin decoration block, you need to put 1 stone above 1 compressed iron. It gives you tin. Doesn't make sense to me, but yeah. Now the oxygen bubble distributor you will need is 2 oxygen vents, 2 oxygen fans, 1 compressed aluminium, and 4 compressed steel. Sorry about my croaky voice. Now, for the oxygen fan you need 4 compressed steel, a basic wafer, and redstone. Yeah, that gives you that. And also, the oxygen collector, which you will also need to make this distribute bubbles, is 1 oxygen vent, 1 oxygen fan, 1 oxygen concentrator like that. Yeah, all this stuff. 2 compressed aluminium, a tin canister, and 3 compressed steel, if I got that all right. And then to the next. This is to make the oxygen pipe that you need to build the thingy that holds your oxygen tank things. It's 6 glass panes. Simple. Yeah. Now, to build the buggy fueling pads, because you can have a moon buggy, you will need 3 blocks of iron and 3 blocks of compressed steel. I'll show you that buggy soon. on the moon when we get there. And this is to build the buggy itself. And to build the buggy, you need to go to the moon and somehow find a buggy schematic. It's somewhere, but you need all of this stuff to build it. I've already done it, but yeah, grab all of this. There. So, you will need a buggy seat, like that. You will need 4 buggy wheels, like that. You will need heavy duty plates, which I showed you before. Seems pretty simple, but yeah. And you will also need the schematic, which you find, where are you? Yeah, which you find on the moon. The NASA workbench schematic. Moon buggy. Now you place this. Yeah, it looks cool, I know. Wait, also, I'm gonna look at it like that, just so you can see the particles that come out of it when you're building it. Now, you put the rocket fins there, and see the sparkles come out as if you're actually doing something. And so you got something right, and don't worry, because if you put something in the wrong spot, it won't let you place it. So, yeah, that goes there, and this goes up there. And then next is this, the moon buggy. What it'll actually do for you is you'll click next once and it'll take you to this, where you'll have to put in your schematic and press unlock. And then you go back and it'll be here. So, to build the moon buggy, you fill it up, except for that one place, where you put your seat. And then it's your 4 wheels. Ta-da, you get the moon buggy. But you can put storage into it up here. Stuff like that. Now, oh crap, I dropped everything, didn't I? Yeah. Well, that's how to build it, just telling you. I'm not gonna grab it. Now, to build the rocket. Now, you need to put your 8 aluminium stuff in there. The heavy duty aluminium, or whatever it's called. Heavy duty plates, that's where the nose cone goes. You put those there, and this here. Now, I wouldn't grab it yet, because if you want to store your items on it, you can put chests up here, but I'm not going to do that. So, there's this a fuel loader, yeah. Okay, so, here comes the rockety bit. You place it in a 3x3 square, the rocket thingy, whatever these are called, launching pad. Yeah, there you go. So now you gotta place your rocket on there. And you gotta put your fuel loader there, and voila. Now, I'm just going to leave that for a second because there's something else you have to do. You need to make, I think I took these before. This is an empty tin canister. What is this, a fuel loader? This is okay, I know what this is. Okay, hold on. I'll probably edit this bit out, so, yeah. Okay, sorry about that. I completely forgot where it was and stuff, so yeah, you will need a refinery so you can fill up the empty liquid canister, and batteries you'll need too. So over here are the batteries. No, they're not, they're here. See, you will use those, but since I can get whatever I want from not enough items, I will get, where are you? What's it called? A battery. There. I will get the infinite battery, just because I can. So, you place your refinery, you go into it, and you put in your battery. Just let that load up. What you do is you put an empty liquid canister, and I have no idea how you do it, but you're somehow able to get an oil canister. I don't know how though. And you put it in here, and it puts it to there, and you click refine. It turns it into fuel, which goes into this. See? Yeah, so that. And once you get a full full fuel canister is what it's called. That. What you've got to do is get another battery. And break you. Yeah. Go away. There you go. Well, you will need another battery. Yeah. See, you need another battery that you put in here in your fuel loader. Then you put this up here. It'll suck it into that. And you click load fuel. Your batteries will run out after time though. Just say, when you hop in here and you press F, it goes into this and you just need to wait for it to go to 100%. So, while we're waiting for that, I'll just jump around. Dun, 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 dun. Hop in, let's see. Press F. Yeah. So now what you gotta do is one other thing. If you want to live in outer space, like not on a planet, then you should bring with you 32 tin ingots, 16 aluminium ingots, 24 iron ingots, and 1 advanced wafer. And then you, like, press the spacebar, and use a countdown. That's my sound effects, not the game's. Usually it has heaps of really cool sound effects, but mine just doesn't have them for some reason. Don't know what's going on there. And I also don't have the texture for, like, 2 items that this has. Boom. Oopsie daisies. And you're able to steer this and, like, spin it in circles. Yeah, I'm spinning it. But if you press W or S, it makes it tilt forward, like that. Or tilt back, like that. And then D and A make it spin in circles. And that is the Earth. Cool, isn't it? How long would it have taken this guy to make this? Like, whoa. Holy crap, that's cool. Yeah. Particles in my face! Particles! Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now, see? You need all of that stuff which I just told you about. Click create space station. It has your gamer tag and then the space station. And you click send to dimension and it takes you there. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it when we come back from the moon. So, to the moon! And also the space station's quite small, so you are able to build on it, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, that's good. But there is no oxygen on it, so you need to make your own oxygen bubble, which I'll show you. Come on. Come on. I'm not sure you're able to take any fall damage at all on the moon. Because, like, you fall so slowly. Just keep falling, just keep falling, just keep falling, just keep falling, just keep falling. Come on. Come on. Come on. Are there like books or something in the side of it? I don't know. Woo, we're getting close because the blue particles are here. The blue. That's the Earth above us. That's the sun. This game, this mod, when it first came out, it used to have when you're on the moon, you could see the moon in the background somehow coming up. But he fixed that, so that's good. Yeah, I'll show you about all of that stuff over there later. Well, right now, actually. And then I'll show you all of the mobs that are on the moon, which I usually can't find, but, you know. F5, F5, there we go. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. See, this is the cool part. There's zero gravity and it leaves footprints. Now this is my little tutorial on how to make an airlock. So like you come in, click it, closes there, opens here, you come out. Same thing going in, you click it, and like that, and there's also a lever out here for if it's closed in there. Probably won't be. Now, how to build it. See, you put 8 of these in like a square sort of fashion without the corners, and I didn't put corners down there either. And then you put a lever right next to it on top of a block, as you see, and then redstone going around, all the way around onto the top of a block with a redstone torch at the other side of it. And what this does is when you flick this lever, it will activate the redstone signal, which will close this one that's right next to it, and it will make this redstone torch turn off, which opens this one. And then also inside of it you need to put a lever like wherever you want. I put it in the middle, and then you have the redstone coming out and connecting to that. The only way it will work is if this one isn't like that. If this one's like that, then it won't work in there. So yeah, so that's that. And also you can see the blue bubble. If you haven't noticed, this is an oxygen bubble. Now, you know the oxygen sort of stuff I showed you before? Well, this is the oxygen collector that I showed you about. You need a battery in there, you need normal batteries that you'll have to replace all the time. And it has to be facing a certain way so that there's the side with the big hole looking thing on it on one side, and then you connect the pole, well, the oxygen pipe that I showed you before, all the way over to your oxygen bubble distributor. And also you need this also to have the hole that's on the side of it facing a certain direction, so you can plug in your, what do you call it, you can plug in your pipe, oxygen pipe, and that creates the bubble, like that. So you don't need your oxygen gear inside of these, there's just air. And also you may be wondering about the leaves. The leaves are here because this needs to collect the air molecules off of the leaves. It takes it from it and it puts it through a tube into the distributor, which creates the bubble. Ta-da! Now I'll show you the mobs. I'm going to pause recording or just edit it out now. Okay, so I'm back. That was probably like less than a second for you guys, but yeah, so this is the evolved spider. It's a bigger spider with space gear on. This is the alien villager. Now it's a fat-headed blue Squidward. Looks even more like Squidward now. And he has red eyes. That's just creepy. He's staring at me. This is the evolved creeper. It's bigger and wears the oxygen gear stuff. And these two, they just randomly set on fire when I did it because the sun's up. So this is the skeleton. The evolved skeleton is bigger, has 2 bows, and it wears the oxygen-y stuff. This is the evolved zombie. It's bigger and it wears that helmet thingy. And now, just because I can, this isn't the end of the video, I'm going to hit you. Okay, he went up there. Hi. Yeah, give me a hug. I want a hug. Give me a hug. Why you no explode? Why you no go boom boom? Come on, go boom boom. If I do this. Come at me, bro. Come at me. What? I'll come at you then. Come on. Oh god. That's, I don't know if that's bigger than the normal one, but as you can see, if you throw your items up into the air, they go up and up, and up, and back down. Just very slowly. Good for mini games. Okay, so here is the last thing. No, that's not. Here, if I can get rid of all this stuff, is the last mob. I'll walk over here. This is the evolved skeleton boss. It's like that. It is very sped. Its head is tiny. Its arms, oh god, I'm lagging. Oh god. No, I think it crashed. No. No. Well, that sucks. Come on, you had to do this to me, man. You just had to. You just had to. Well, I'm going to pause recording and I will get back to you when this stops. Hello, I'm back. I had to ditch that world because like it kept crashing over and over. So yeah, and the music in the background right now is Through the Fire and Flames by Dragon Force, if you can hear me. I don't know. So yeah, this world doesn't work, so we need to create a new world. Name it Galacticraft on creative, and yeah. So the only thing I need to show you guys now is the space station, which I need to build again. This music goes for 7 minutes, so don't think it's gonna end randomly. Oh god, this is lagging while it's regenerating. I'll take a pre-fueled rocket. You can't make those. It says creative only, I think you read that. So, you'll need, I'll just grab 1 or 64 or whatever. And also, I'll need all of this stuff. And these 3. And it makes the pyramid thing again. Put your rocket on there. You need to get rid of the rocket and the rocket fuel pad thingy, gizmos metronity. Then you go in your rocket and you press space, just like I showed you before. And I don't have a parachute. I do not care if I don't have a parachute. Yeah, random different scenes. Woo! And it's the world. Oh, and also you can jump down to Earth from inside of your, forgot what do you call it, space station. Just need to get up here first. There we go. Create space station. Send to dimension. Ta-da. There is no air on the space station and you end up like bouncing around and falling through the floor, so yeah, that part's kind of annoying, but I probably need a frequency module if I want to hear properly here. Yeah, I didn't put that on, I don't think. Well, when you get here, this box will be here, it has these in it. It's got a power chest. Yeah, got your rocket so you can get back to Earth. Either that or you can grab your parachute and just jump. But I wouldn't do that. I don't know if it kills you or not, but yeah, I don't know what this thing does. Yeah, well, you will need to get the air bubble thing because there is no oxygen up here, and you are able to build. Now, just to see, I'm going to creative mode, and okay, no, stay in creative just for a second. Need my PARA shoot. I'll grab that. Just put that on. Hopefully I don't die by the time I get down there. There we go. Now see, you fall slowly. There, yeah, see? You're able to jump, but unless you grab your rocket, you can't go back up there. So I'd fly down with a rocket. That would be the smartest option. And this is exactly where I shot the rocket up. So, and if you come back down with no arms like I did, and you try to hit stuff and that's what it does, you press F5 and you'll be black. You just move and you press F5 again. And ta-da! Goodbye!